Ciao. Anyway, so.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jaden Cohen Boyce, and I really want to go onto a month, 6 months, too long, 3 months. We'll do 3 months. I can do 3 months. Like, drive across country, van life.
Okay, van life.
But I want, like, deluxe van. Like, you know me.
So, like what they call it?
Glam.
Glamping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been camping, and you know I've been down in Dirty Shop.
You said that like we've been camping together.
I've been down in Dirty Shop.
No, I believe you.
Yeah.
I believe you.
But I want to go, like, a road trip.
Yes.
You know, but like definitely what did I just say? Truck. No. Van.
Van. A van, regular van.
Like a nice van, a nice big deluxe van, and go across the state.
And you're going to drive the whole way?
I will go with someone.
Okay.
That can also drive.
Okay. My name is Amelia, and I do not have a license, so that is not me. That's not going to be me.
No.
I had a whole other thing prepared.
Are we supposed to be going by just first names?
Oh, we are. Start over.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, are you actually like stopping your recording, or are you just going to start over in your right now?
I'm literally just starting over right now.
Okay, because I'm like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. But, hello, everyone. My name is Jaden, and I want to travel across America in a van. Yeah.
My name is Amira, and I will not be going with him because I don't have a license.
Yeah.
Did that feel natural to just say our first names?
Did it? No.
It really didn't. I'm not gonna lie.
Will it? Eventually.
Maybe.
I can't remember just saying my first name. I feel like I said
I literally have. I never do.
Right.
Okay, I guess.
Well, anyway, this is a show that we like to call Ciao. Anyway, with Jaden and Amira. It's something we're gonna have to get used to, but just in the stage of like cybersecurity being like a real thing,
right,
and anonymity and another A word or something. Amira,
animosity.
It's best to like use one name or like just dial it back and not put so much out there, like your full name everywhere all the time. If you notice, I changed my Instagram name
to just Jaden.
It's J Co Boy. Like it's the first 3 letters.
Is that your Twitter handle then? Like I feel like one of your. I was gonna say like I've seen that already. You know, you accidentally tweeted out your social security the other day. I screenshot it. Don't worry, it's gone now. But I definitely screenshot it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But the first name is a cute touch. I remember. That's cute. Yeah. I'm sure you're safe. I'm sure no one else screenshotted it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Jaden, we're at Ciao anyway right now. Let's get right into the show, yeah? So let's start with our moment of the week. A moment this week or last week or last year or last lifetime that made us personally say, ciao. Anyway.
Okay, girl. Whatever you think.
Okay. I'll go first.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jaden will go.
Absolutely.
So let me go. So at my job, it doesn't matter where I work, but there are customers there. People that are buying product, right? And something that really gets me, this is not something that happened today. It happens every day. Okay, let me make that disclaimer up top. Every day.
Absolutely.
There's always, without fail, some lady, yes, she always is. Mm-hmm. She's holding, like, whatever the product, and she's like, do you know if this is on sale? And I'm like, oh, well, where'd you get it from? Did you get it from this rack, or did you get... She's like, oh, no, I got it from here. Points to a section with no sale signage at all. And she's like, yeah, because, you know, things always get, like, put back in the wrong place. Like, I was just wondering if it was on sale. I was like, well, there's no sign that says it's on sale, but also the price checker's right here if you wanted to check it. Oh, no, I checked it, and it didn't say it was on sale. So if anyone's, like, a little bit... Let me catch you up.
Right.
She grabbed it from an area with no signage where there are multiples of the item on the same rack. So it's not accidental, it's intentionally there.
Mm-hmm.
She rang it up on the scanner and it wasn't on sale. Now, what makes her think that me, now this is the past, so I am usually wearing AirPods, not recently because they had been banned. What makes her think that I'm listening to a podcast during work and I have like the key to the sales? No other person, like it's a secret and I'm going to give you, what, my employee discount?
But it's really the looking around and seeing no evidence of
Nothing.
sales anywhere. And still, like, you've gotten the confirmation you needed several times before you came to me.
It'll be something literally just happened once. It'll be like a North Face jacket. Honey, it's never going to be on sale. Winter never goes out of style. You picked it up from the spot that has a huge North Face sign in front of it, so you know that it's supposed to be there, and nothing over there is on sale. Why would it be on sale?
Let me know.
And why are you wasting my time? Like, I literally tapped my freaking AirPod 5 times to get it to pause. Just for this?
I interrupted my favorite. I interrupted the child anyway, so you can
literally, sometimes I am listening to in the past, I would be listening to our podcast. So I can't even hear the sweet tones of my own voice because of you? Make it make sense. Nah.
It won't.
I just don't get it. Like, come on. What is the word for a person that does that? Why? What is it?
Evil.
I was afraid you'd say that, honestly.
Yeah. But I can't say that, especially because working in customer service, like, there are answers before you need to bother a person. And not saying that everything is a bother, but like, if you absolutely can't find the answer, then you come to the person. But if you, first of all, forget the sign is not being there, like, maybe it was one of those things where it just got put on some type of sale and there was no signage done yet. Cool. When you scan it, baby, let me tell you something. Because guess what I'm going to have to do? Scan it. Like, if you ask me if it's on sale, one, I'm not going to know off the top of my head unless I'm like the manager or I'm in charge of these things. But I don't know. Then I'm going to have to scan it to also see if it's on sale. And when I find out that it's not, what's going to happen?
My favorite is when someone is like, do you have this in a size this? Baby, does it look like I would know how to work the back room? I literally would just be like, what we have is what we have. I don't even know if that's true. I literally don't even think that's true, but I'll be like, nah. Everything you see is all that we have. I'm sure that's not true.
Absolutely. When I used to work at Macy's, first of all, it was a seasonal position, first of all. So I'm not going to be trained in anything.
Yeah, no.
It's giving very much, girl, get out there and do your best.
Yeah, it's giving front lines, babe.
We're going to move you around. You can't sell a thing. You can't, like, you are useless. Yes. So then it's like, do you have a extra large in the back? And it's like, babe, I don't even know where the back is. So what are you asking me?
What back? What are you talking about?
Put this back on that rack and get out my face.
Like, I'm sorry, sis. Either squeeze in, get it altered, or put it back. Those are the only options I can offer.
There's nothing I can do for you.
Speaking of squeezing in, Jaden, what is your moment of the week?
Okay, so my moment of the week happened literally yesterday. I was headed to the gym, and the gym from my house is like an 8-minute ride.
That's cute.
When I got in the car, my Apple Maps like popped up, and because I've been going, it notices the pattern, so it already puts in like how long it'll take to get there.
Right.
It said 36 minutes.
Sir.
I said, "Oh, it must think I'm going to work or I'm going somewhere else." I beg your pardon? I'm like, 36 minutes? It's 8 minutes up the road. Girl, keep it. Go up the street. Back-to-back traffic. And it's annoying because, well, really, the whole thing was whatever. But it's annoying because it's not like I get out of traffic and I'm done my workout. I'm getting out of traffic to still go work out and be in pain and agony. No.
Right. I think that, now correct me if I'm wrong, you could have cut out the middleman and just lifted cars.
And moved them out the way.
Instead of going to the gym. Or in addition to. That was your choice, babe. You were dealt your cards.
Without the D.
So how long were you actually in the traffic?
For 36 minutes.
Okay, good, bless you.
Right. Eating it up. But no, it did take a while for me to actually, like, get through. And then it was also the game of, like, people trying to get in while we're also waiting. Like, babe, where do you think we're going?
Now, are these, like, streets, or was this, like, on the highway?
It's a highway. It's Route 130.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, sure. So it's not like a 295.
No, I'm familiar with her.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's, okay, because people don't just live in Jersey, and especially South Jersey. So it's not like going from a long highway with nothing on it but exits. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that kind of thing. It's more so like a highway with businesses all up and down it.
Okay.
Very like fast food, car washes, dining, auto places.
Right. So this kind of like the not country part of the White Horse Pike.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
And so it was on that, and it was like going from 3 lanes to 1 lane or 2 lanes. It was doing too much. And the thing is, I was just trying to get onto like a exit handle to get like around. So I'm like, y'all can honestly just move out the way because I'm not even trying to take up all your time.
Move.
Like, I'm not trying to get to where y'all going. I need to get on this roundabout, baby.
Right. Wait. So you did still go to the gym?
I did.
Bless. And how long did you wait? What time did you like? What time was it when you were leaving? Was it
6:30?
Okay, so people should have been home already. What's all that for?
Beat swing.
They got off work late.
And it was headed towards Philly.
Oh, probably for the party. I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to mention it to you.
Not this. But it was like not close to Philly at all. Like it was not the opposite end, because what does that mean? But it was like not close to Philly at all. But it was literally just the construction was in the way. But I'm just confused as to why. And I drove near there to there. What? Near there today? And none of it was there.
What?
There
The
was
construction
no
it was done?
Not one thing. And I don't even know if it was construction, because I saw no like big trucks, but it was like the construction signs. So I just assumed.
Oh, that was fake news. Maybe they were shooting something, like shooting a movie. Short film.
Right. That they shut down the whole highway for.
So then when you were on your way home, were there any traffic?
No. Because there was none on that side. On like the way back.
Oh my gosh, isn't that the worst?
Like, and you're just watching people just speed past you like this is supposed to be in and out, and like we've been going at a consistent time every week and every day, quote unquote. So it's a certain time where we think to be in, to be working out, to be leaving. So it's through our whole thing off.
You know what? It doesn't make sense. The lyric "Life is a highway." I'm sorry, I just thought about that.
But is it not like a highway?
But in what way? In what regard?
It's always like you never know what obstacles are going to be put into your way. But if you keep driving, you'll eventually get there, but you may have to wait 30 minutes to get to your destination.
For construction.
God's
not through with me yet. Amen.
Absolutely, yeah. No.
Let's move right along to the catch. Jaden and I are about to catch you up on all the things that are happening in our news cycle things. Because, things that are still happening that we just truly don't know about.
Yeah.
But if y'all want us to know, you should have informed us. Like, I'm trying to inform you to follow us on Instagram at Child Anyway Podcast.
Absolutely.
That
and
needs
you know
to
how
be
to
done.
write that.
You can spell it. First things first, Jaden. Finally, a the intersection of all of my interest. Finally, I have been waiting since the first episode of this podcast to talk about musical theater, because that's like my absolute jam. But you know, the fear of getting shut all the way down in front of a live studio audience, keeps me from
it. May be a lot for you, because
it keeps me from it, and nothing but death can keep me from it now. The Color Purple musical, the musical. They just released their cast for their film adaptation, and I don't care what other people say. I don't really have any mixed emotions about it. I'm just happy.
Ecstatic.
You know, at first I'm like, but then I was like, oh, no, brilliant.
Absolutely.
Taraji P. Henson as Suge Avery? Come on. Like, she is going to be brilliant.
First of all, her as
Miss
Hannigan
and
Annie.
Yeah.
True. And that, like, seeing her do that, I can see exactly how Suge Avery will play out.
It's so funny because every single time that she sings or she's given the opportunity to sing, I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot she sings. But it's like, no, I didn't, because she literally sings all the freaking time.
Right.
Like, why was she singing in her kitchen in the middle of the floor by herself in that Tyler Perry movie, and she could hear the church singing down the street?
All the way down the street.
I'm sorry. Like, you can hear, and they can hear you. Okay, I've got off topic. That was a mess.
Tyler Perry. Wait, because Tyler Perry loved, like,
he loves
a choir singing, and he loves someone outside of the church also singing and being able to be heard.
Yeah, like, what was her name? Diane, and Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Diane, you know her struggles and what she went through when she came into the church singing, no microphone. I'm like, you ain't out singing Cora.
Right.
You're not gonna out sing Cora.
You're not.
Stop. Tyler Perry, stop. Enough. And Lil Tiffany, come on.
Like, not Tiffany Evans.
Please.
Not Miss Promise Ring.
Yo, I'll never forget, like, when her video came on 106 in Park, after we already knew her from doing, like, Medea things, I was like, wow, this is the crossover of the century.
Why do I love it? Why did I just listen to it yesterday?
Oh. Because, you know, some things just never go out of style.
Yeah.
Back to this, though, so sorry. Fantasia as Celie, which I was like, okay, because, I mean, we already know that she can do it because she did it on the Broadway version of the show, but then I was like, is she a little old? But then I remember the show goes from, like, her being 15 until the very end when she's, like, 75 or something.
And you know Fantasia is good for playing a 15-year-old.
And that is what my sister said, and I said, yeah, when she was, like, 20.
Right.
When she played herself. Another iconic pop culture moment. How you gonna play yourself in the biopic?
But
how you gonna play yourself?
But even, like, how you gonna play yourself in a biopic so early in your career?
That's
like,
okay. I didn't want to say it, but literally,
you made a biopic like first year out.
You just won American Idol, so the end of your biopic is the end. Like, there's no. We're watching it as it happens, honey. This is just the news. It was so good, though. I remember watching that as well. And then I remember, like, all my mom's friends talking about how much they loved it. Oh, child, that was the talk of the town. That was I don't remember what that movie was called. And I have no idea how I could watch it today, and I wouldn't attempt to. But it was good the first time. It was. Danielle Brooks as Sophia. Mm-hmm. Another Broadway cast member. She's going to be excellent. Did you see the video of her talking to Oprah?
Yeah.
Child, the tears in my eyes. It was a beautiful video. Basically, Oprah came onto the Zoom. Well, just know that it was tear worthy. Okay. Oprah comes into the Zoom that she's having with some other person. I didn't catch their name. And she's like, immediately starts crying because, like, Oprah, what the heck are you doing here? And then she, like, offers her the role, essentially, which is just so meaningful for multiple reasons, because those of you who don't know, Oprah played Sophia in the original movie version. Now, I want to go back and take back what I said before about not liking, like, remakes and blah, 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 blah. Because this is an adaptation on an adaptation and on adaptation and so forth and so on. But I'm totally here for it.
Did she play Sophia when she was on the show?
In the movie, yeah.
No.
Who? Danielle, yeah.
She also played Sophia.
I'm pretty sure she won a Tony for it. if she didn't win, she was nominated. I'm not sure. You think I would remember because that was a pretty iconic night. I know who didn't win. Jennifer Hudson wasn't nominated. Coleman Domingo as Mister. That's going to be so good. Now, the only one I was like, not going to lie. I do trust the casting directors on this. I'm not going to lie. I was a little, about Halle Bailey.
Being Squeak, right?
No, her is Squeak.
No, that's
Halle
her
Bailey
Squeak.
is Nettie. And I'm like, but she's so much younger than Fantasia. They're going to play sisters?
It's probably literally just young Nettie, and then they have a different person for older Nettie.
Maybe, but like they never do it that way. If they do, like that'll be fine. But I'm like, I remember tweeting years ago. Real fans know I can't stand when someone in like a big budget production has on a gray powdered wig. Like, oh my gosh, just hire somebody old. So I'm sorry, I don't want to watch Miss Ariel with a wig. That's if it's like, girl, please. You could have the red wig and the mermaid tail, but a gray wig and a book? That's where I draw the line. It's simply where I draw the line. I'm sorry.
Nothing
really
but stuff can keep me from it.
Like, yo, Fantasia is... The fact that I don't have to... And I probably still will, though. The fact that I don't have to, like, watch bootlegs on YouTube of Fantasia singing it anymore, or, like, other people that played these roles. Oh, my gosh. They know what the people want.
I also want to hear the vocal dynamics between Fantasia and Halle, because I know they probably have a song together.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. They only have the one song together in the beginning. Yeah, but I'm interested. That's when Fantasia's like younger. So if they were to do like younger Nettie, older Nettie, like, and have Halle just play younger Nettie, then who's playing younger Fantasia?
That's what I was going to say.
That's like strange.
Somebody
And then also
pay.
the younger her is only in the movie for such a short amount of time. I think Miss Girl's going to be in a gray powdered wig. It just is what it is. And I'm saying all this, but I'm going to be crying in the theater regardless.
Right.
Regardless, this is going to be my Black Panther. Like, remember when I know that you remember when everybody's like in their fantastic looks going.
You're gonna show up in your.
Yeah, I had rehearsal, so I wasn't there. But for this, I'm not gonna have rehearsal. And if I do, I don't know why I would have rehearsal. What for? But if I did, I would skip it. I'm gonna show up to this with I don't know what I'm gonna be wearing, but
you're gonna have a book.
Oh,
yes. Sack to hold the books in.
Because you literally the book sleeve thing. That
the twine around
the
book,
give
so you
very
can just carry
back in the day vibes. Very throwback. Because I love the book a lot. I'm not even gonna get into it. I'm excited. Congratulations to everybody involved with the production. Shout out to Fantasia. I thought I was ready to move on, but I'm so excited for the world to for the whole world to know her the way that we have already known her. And
I wonder if Oprah's going to appear in the film.
LOL, let her name be in the credits. She can appear in the credits. Yeah. No, I'm sure there's a role for Oprah. Always.
Yeah, somewhere.
That'd be iconic. Speaking of things that are iconic, billionaire businesswoman Robin Fenty and her little boyfriend are pregnant with their first child. Congratulations.
Next.
Congratulations.
No, keep going.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to y'all. Love y'all.
I hope. Oh, go ahead.
I hope you have a beautiful pregnancy, a beautiful baby,
safe
healthy
delivery.
baby,
yeah,
safe delivery. Where's my music? Next,
honey, you'll literally never get it, babe.
Because he's releasing music. So where's hers?
Oh wait, he does music. He does music. Wait, is he?
Don't do this.
Does he have a name?
Don't do this.
I thought his name was her boyfriend. Was her stomach not cold?
That's what I wanted to know.
I was like, that can't be right. Babe, cover up.
But it was cute.
Gorgeous.
She looked like a baby doll. Not a baby doll. A Barbie doll. Sorry.
Baby doll, Barbie doll.
Barbie doll, baby
Barbies
doll.
are baby dolls. Okay, here is something that's not funny. I recently saw a story that a 400-pound cube made of gold worth $11.7 million, as a part of some sort of like art show of art was sitting in the middle of Central Park. I say was because by the end of tonight it will be removed. Like, it was just for a 1-day thing, which is like, okay. It has like security and blah 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 blah. The thing that is what to me, I read the whole article several times, but sometimes things can be in English. Mm-hmm. But you can't really understand what it's saying.
Absolutely.
I'm sure all of you who are still in school, you know it well, where you have to read the passage several times.
Because something about it's just not connecting with your actual brain.
It really seem like words that should be strung together in that way.
No.
Something that I've had explained to me too many times to count, and I refuse to have it explained again, cryptocurrency. So this art, in quotes, is accompanied by cryptocurrency. And I don't really understand what that means, because from my understanding, it's like fake as in like you can't hold it. Mm-hmm. But what does that mean that it's accompanied by cryptocurrency? What does that mean? Also, the thing that struck me is I always forget, because why would I remember how heavy gold is? So at first when I read 400 pounds, I was like, oh my, and the picture's so close. Right. I was like, oh my gosh, it's huge. Babe, it comes up barely to this man's knee.
Right.
What a waste. What?
$11.7 million. First of all, in cryptocurrency, girl, what are you talking about? So, what's the actual value of cryptocurrency? 'Cause
I really don't get it. Because from my understanding, it really is very much a group of people that just said, like, look at these toothpicks. Toothpicks are money now. Okay, sure. Like, I can get with that. But then it's like, but it has 11.7 million US dollars. So then what is cryptocurrency? And where does it correlate? And can you cash out?
I'm confused, honestly.
I
don't get it. I don't want to get it.
Yeah,
that's also like that NFTs. I don't want to.
Yeah, I was gonna say I lied when I said I had it explained. I had NFTs explained to me, not cryptocurrency, but I think that they go hand in hand. NFTs, I understand what they are now. I don't get why they're a thing and why they have to always be ugly.
And I'm confused. Yes, that.
Like, is it a joke?
So money is made up, obviously.
Right.
That we can see, because literally when we need to, we can just develop new forms of it.
Currency, right.
Like, what? So we understand the actual, like, statement behind that. Like, money isn't real. And there's no actual value in this thing besides the value that we put into it. So with NFTs or with crypto, like, these are all just wires and transfers and numbers on a computer screen or whatever. But it only has as much value as we put into it. So I can literally walk outside and just start throwing cheeseburgers at people and be like, that's your 100. Like,
cloudy with a chance of cheeseburger.
Yeah, like, that feels like $100 to you, just so you know that meat is a $100 bill. Like, what are you talking about?
I have no idea. I would take an Impossible Burger as a $100 bill over a hideous piece of NFT art any day of the week. Also, what's ironic, and I don't really care if I'm using the word ironic correctly here, but it's really ironic that, like, back in the day when money had actual value, like, it was backed by gold. So I think it's interesting that there's, like, this tangible piece of art made fully of gold has accompanied by, like, fake invisible money. So it's like, I guess you could technically say it has value. It has $11.7 million worth of value, this cryptocurrency. But when I read, it was like each share is like 34 cents or something like this. But what person is just going to buy one?
Right.
But then that's what also doesn't this I also don't understand stocks in general. Like, if it only has a value of 11.7 million, how can you sell past that? Because if it tanks, babe, that doesn't make sense. Everything is just running on credit, it seems.
No, yeah.
Yeah, let's not think too hard on it, because then we're just gonna really like bring to light how really ignorant we are. But you know what? Cryptocurrency is something I'm willing to be ignorant on.
Completely.
It's fine. I think it's actually quirky to not know anything about it.
It's camp.
Let's just stay in the dark about it.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so because we didn't talk about Robin, we literally breezed through the things. We only have one more thing. So Chipotle, did you used to work there? I won't say. Then I won't drag them too much because I don't want to hurt your feelings. But
you literally can.
Chipotle, I know how much you loved it.
I'm also literally about to get some after.
Exactly, you love it. Not me, Mo's all the way. Chipotle, the app. If you were to go on the app and you try to tip more than 50% of the total, the app would be like, whoa, whoops up. Hold on a second. You can't do that.
Yeah.
It's going to be a no. Quick show of hands. Raise your hand if you think that's trifling. The whole studio raised their hand. Yeah. Except for one random man in the back.
But yeah, I don't
really
even think he's like working here. Like,
yeah, I think he's in the wrong place.
Yeah.
You gotta go, babes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes no sense. Because, why can't you tip however much you want? Hold on, guys. Yeah, just close the door on your way out. Thank you.
Thanks.
He's so mad. He's pissed. It's whatever. I think you should be able to tip 100% if you want. 110% if you want. I mean, I ain't got it like that. I'm not tipping 110%. No.
I'm not tipping 50 as of right now.
I mean, I just don't have the money. And also,
that's what I'm saying. That's why
I have no coin. That money? Why do I have to do it? I will because I have to, but that's not right.
Mm-mm.
That's been like done to death. Like that discussion of like tipping people or paying people what they're worth versus tipping them. Yeah, so whatever. Chipotle, get it together. This is why I don't eat at Chipotle. Just kidding. The portions are too small for me.
They're
not for one sitting, but I like to have leftovers. Hello? This is supposed to be 2 meals. It's expensive.
Well, it depends. It honestly all depends on the Chipotle you go to. Because the serving sizes that we are taught to use are awful. Like, they are completely too small. But like when you go to certain places, like if I were to ever manage one, I'd be like, child, serve these people. Like,
serve the people.
You want them to keep coming back. They will keep coming back if you serve them right and serve them well. Like, I have a place that I go to consistently because when I go, stuffed bowl. Like every time, consistent. And it's good, hot, quality. Yeah.
So you're a bowl girl.
I am.
Okay.
You're a burrito mommy.
No. I thought you could see. I thought that we saw each other.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
I just thought you were
Doritos for me, calling me out because you weren't that. But I
also thought you were a bowl. I saw me and you.
Yeah, okay.
So I wanted to recognize that.
Absolutely. Yeah. So if you saw my story the other day on Instagram.
Wait, hold on. Burrito mommy? Screaming. Somebody put it on a shirt and give it to me. Yo, you're canceled. Okay, so on your story the other day.
I was on my story the other day. Oh, and there's this girl. Her name is @SarahTheFoodie with the Y on Instagram. And she has cheap Chipotle. Child, the other day I paid $15, 2 bowls, and delivery.
How?
Guac on a bowl too.
Guac alone is like $20.
Yeah, guac alone is literally like $35. It's 11.7 million.
And this is why I can't give 50%. It literally has value in cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guac is an NFT. and that's why I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Um,
But
how?
essentially, okay, I have no idea how. I don't ask questions. I just get my cheap Chipotle and keep it pushing. So you follow her. It's like a follow request.
Okay.
She lets you in. You DM her when you're ready to order. Then you get a link to her like ordering site.
Right.
You put your order in. Then she gives you your total. You pay through Cash App. She sends you the confirmation. And done.
Jaden, I'm sorry. This sounds like such a scam.
No, I know it does.
No, Jaden. I'm like, are you trying to scam me now?
No.
Let me guess. Next time it's like, no. So then now you Cash App me and I'll Cash App her. Jaden is really trying to scam. I'm sorry. So you Cash App her, but you order through the app?
You order through her order.
Jaden, what? But it works.
Absolutely.
Weren't you scared?
I didn't do it first.
You had a guinea pig going before you?
Well, the person who referred me to do it had already done it.
Okay.
More than once.
Oh.
And like it's nationwide. Like you can get it anywhere.
She got a team? Like how did she keep up with it?
I don't know. I'm not asking no questions because I don't want to know anything. I just want my cheap Chipotle. And
That is wild. Wait, do you know what the total is going to be while you're ordering? Like, does the discount show up as you add it to the cart?
I don't add anything. I do it through her site.
Yeah, I know, but like when you're on her site, like, do you see the price as you add?
Okay,
things?
so she already has the prices.
The new
like,
prices
set up. Yeah. So
is that font Comic Sans? This is a scam.
I'm trying to tell you it works. I'm literally going to
I'm sorry. I'm not going to do it because I'm scared still. But I really genuinely want you to continue doing it. Next time, screen record and take a picture.
Okay. So all entrees are $5. Extra toppings are $1. Large chips and sides are $3. Small chips and sides are $2. All drinks are $1 and delivery is $2. But you have to reach $10 minimum to place your order.
That's easy. Drinks are $1. Ugh.
And so what happened was when
can you get extras of things? Like, can you get extra rice, extra guac?
I think she said no.
Okay, that's
fine. Extra toppings. Extra toppings $1.
Oh, okay.
But I guess that's for like chicken or whatever. They think that will cost.
Right.
So when we did it, I had hold on. I gotta go to my other account. When we did it, she sent me the DoorDash order, and it showed me how much it was supposed to be $27, but I paid $15.
This is so good, Jaden. I'm kind of like apprehensive to even allow you to say this to people because it gives like you want to keep it on the hush because the more people that know, the more that Chipotle may be like, are y'all running game on me?
Right.
So order like a bunch of stuff and freeze it because it's limited time.
I'm also nervous, but she's doing a giveaway right now. So if you, right, if you shout her out in your story, like she wants more people to know. So I'm here for it.
You know what? Maybe she is working with Big Chipotle. You know, and Chipotle's like, we need to get our numbers up. So then I guess if you save $10, you theoretically could probably tip 50%.
Absolutely.
But will we?
No.
No. Jaden, I see that you have written something down here. Care to explain? Remove the question mark. Remove the question mark. Just put a period there.
But do I want to talk about this?
Briefly, sure.
Whatever.
Whoopi Goldberg
was on
The View.
I'm like, she's not on The Real. The Talk.
The Chew. Like, there's too many shows.
The End It. The View. Okay, she was on The View, please. And she said that the Holocaust was not a racial issue. She was like, because they're both white. Sorry.
Oh my god.
I was like,
Whoopi Goldberg.
Okay, number one, I'm not talking about the actual facts behind this. Not talking about none of that. Like,
okay, hold on, Whoopi. Sometimes it's okay to just be quiet.
like, girl, just be quiet.
Just write it down in your journal and just.
Because, like, I get it. Like,
it.
I get what you were trying to say, and I get what you mean. But, like, because Judaism is a religion. Yes. And it's a culture. So, is it about them as a race? No. Because it's not a race. It is a...
Yeah, but race is fake.
Exactly.
And at that time, they wouldn't have been considered white.
Precisely.
Like, who is white? The line is constantly moving.
Literally, Italians weren't white. Like, it was constantly a thing.
You know, in probably like 25 years, Jaden, we're going to be white. I'm going to renounce it. I will not be accepting it, but, you know, we'll probably be white.
Absolutely. This whole thing will no longer be a part of Black history. It will be a part of...
Happy Black History Month, everybody.
Absolutely.
Thanks for bringing this up, Jaden, during Black History Month.
But outside of that, people, they changed the definition of racism.
Who did?
Hold on. This is where...
Webster?
No. Girl.
Oh my gosh. You mean they as in the people, the society.
No. Hold on.
All right,
it's,
all right.
ADL. I don't know what ADL stands for, but the ADL. The ADL just minutes ago changed its definition of racism as a response to the Whoopi situation. Her claim that Hitler wasn't racist because racism is something whites do to blacks is founded in the... Girl. Yeah, she made that up.
Okay, wait, because all I'm seeing for the ADO is a Mexican bus company.
ADL.
I know that can't... Oh,
Yeah,
okay, I'm like,
oh.
Baby. Okay, so it's an anti-defamation league. Okay, so the mission of the ADL is to stop the defamation of the Jewish people and to secure justice and fair treatment to all. I know that's right.
Right.
So they changed the definition of racism to prove, to basically make what she said fake, or to make what she said true.
To make what she said fake. To okay. Because what she was saying was they are not considered a race.
It wasn't racism because this is the definition of racism.
But where they was okay, so let's change what racism means to be this is now as included.
They said, you want to be funny with people? We're changing the definition of words.
They're
now.
You thought you ate that? Let's eat this.
No, you're really funny, Whoopi. That was good. Yeah. No, good. No, cute. Keep going. Refresh your phone. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, you see that?
Yeah. That's me, babe.
That's what they're going to use.
Wow, I did not know anything about this. Wow, Jaden, kind of brought the mood down there. Let me try to bring it back up. So we have a new segment. I know y'all are excited. A new segment called Take It or Leave It, where you, the viewer, the audience, the fan, the listener, will write into Jaden and I. Jaden and me, I don't care about grammar. Jaden and I, and, ask us for advice on different things. Sort of like a listener letter, a Dear Abby, if you will. We've got a couple here because we know how much you guys value our opinions on things. And we never get to have an opinion on your personal life.
Right.
So we want to change it.
Wait, did you say the name of the...
Yes, Take It or Leave It. Because that's really what it is. Y'all already know. We're going to say it, but do you have to really take this advice? Absolutely not. Would I take the advice that I am giving?
Absolutely.
Probably not. Maybe, probably not. Maybe, but
if I knew it was good for me, probably not.
Yeah, no, if I knew it was good for us, I wouldn't even say it. Okay, so the first one is, it's all going to be anonymous. Imagine yourself as the reader. It doesn't even matter who said it. Here's the first one. How early in the relationship is too early to ask for attention?
Well, okay, we're going to use relationship as
romantic.
But partners.
Platonic. Partner, so romantic then.
But what I'm saying is
relationships
instead of
between friends, between family.
Relationship we're starting our relationship versus we are in a relationship. We're using as a term they have not tied to knot.
Something, a budding
labeled
relationship.
it, like, committed to each other.
Okay. You're already making it really complex.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. Because I'm like, it depends.
Okay.
Like, are we talking?
It really doesn't. It really doesn't.
You're right.
I think that in this example, just so that we're on the same page, if we just take it and we just make it romantic relationships, then I think that from the beginning you should verbalize your needs. Maybe not in the wordage of "give me attention." That may be a little bit blunt, but maybe you could say it in a not necessarily roundabout way, because you should be like really spot on with what you're trying to say. Maybe just ask like, hey, can you dedicate this amount of time where it's just like me and you and not distracted by work or phones? That could be literally day, not one, that's extra, maybe day 3.
Right.
Now this is okay, so if you only went on a date, I'm not saying 3 days from the date. So Jaden, you're right, once it's like you're serious. If it's platonic relationships, day 1, don't try to play
like
me.
we're friends. Like
Show
me more attention. Period. As far as like, again, as the relationship period, there. I don't know. Like, I feel like some things can be too early to ask for attention. I definitely okay. Boom. Set the boundary at the very beginning. Because the moment you do, like, you have a foundation to go off of. And, like, every Tuesday night, we'll get together and we'll watch a show. Like, and we set that up. Or, like,
right,
I would like to talk to you after my day. Like, we don't have to talk all day throughout the day. But, like, at the end of the day, I would love to just, like, debrief with you and kind of just talk about and catch up with you. And if you set those, not just boundaries, but those habits early, you won't have to worry about that later. Like, by the time later comes, you'll have the attention you need.
Right. And I think based off of who I know asked this question, I think that if it's like nothing serious and you're just like at the beginning the other person is under the assumption that you're just having fun, then it's always going to be too early. But if you verbalize what you think this relationship is or what you want it to be, then it's out there. And if they don't want it to be that, then it won't be that, and that'll be done. Don't waste either of your time.
Absolutely.
Boom. So I hope that answered your question. Jaden, read the next one.
So this says suggestions to be more comfy doing things alone. Things like shopping, running errands, hobbies, etc. I do things alone often, so let's get into it. As far as becoming comfortable, because I feel like is the main portion.
Right.
Becoming comfortable, you have to really just do it. Like, there's never gonna be a moment that's like, go for it. Like, you have to just have the intention of the plan and know what to go with. Like, if it comes down to that, like, if you have to be pushed almost into it, because you won't feel comfortable until, like, you expand into that field or into that thing. Mm-hmm. So if, say, it starts small. Say you just have to run a Target. Don't hit up anyone. Bring your headphones. Put your headphones in. Walk through Target and get what you need and leave. You'll start developing the habit of, like, wanting to go by yourself. Because then you got to wait for other people. You have to go pick them up. Like, then they may want things. So now you're prolonging. Like, this could have been a 10-minute thing, and now it's a 2-hour thing because you needed someone else. Or, like, I started going to eat. I remember, real quick, at Stockton, I would sit by myself and, like, eat. And my residents would be like, do you want us to eat with you? And I'm like, no. I'm like, I'm choosing to sit here and eat alone. Like, and people, that happened more often than you would think. And it's like,
oh no, I believe
please leave me alone. Like, actually, I chose to do this, so you don't have to sit here.
Yeah. When I was in Stockton, I would try to eat in the experimental theater lobby alone. And the people would just be like, oh no, those are 2 ears to listen right there. Though she wants me to talk to her. I didn't. I think just to echo what Jaden says, yeah, start small, but I think start even smaller with things where like you don't have to worry about your safety or like, feeling alone in the middle of a store. Like, oh my gosh, what if someone texts me and no one knows that I'm at the store? I think maybe just start by doing a hobby alone or watching a show alone or drinking tea or coffee alone. Super iconic,
Right.
super relaxing to do it by yourself because, like, it kind of just seems like so second nature to Jaden, you and I to just do the thing. You're like, you wouldn't think, oh, I'm doing this alone. You're just doing it,
Right.
right? But like other people may, have a house full of people and they're not used to it. So I think that taking the time alone to just drink coffee or to like water your plants or repot your plants without talking to anybody or being on Twitter because when you're on Twitter you don't really feel
No,
alone because
it's
the whole world is right there. So I think if you just don't have your phone, maybe you put on some music and then you just, oh my gosh, or dancing.
I was just about to say dancing
I
alone.
feel like is the best thing to do
Yeah.
alone. That's how you get more comfortable being alone, dancing
But
alone.
and you have to, okay. So with that, because that's a great one. With that, you have to dance through the initial awkwardness. Because what will happen is like you'll be like, "Wow, I'm really just about to dance alone," and it's like
Yeah.
it's weird because when you're dancing, it's almost a performance. So you're not performing for anyone. Like you're just
Right.
releasing energy within your body. So you have to like
Right.
push that awkward feeling out to become more comfortable. I'm dancing all the time. And you know me, I'm talking to myself. I'm singing all the time. I'm dancing all the time. Like,
Literally.
and I do those things when no one's around. But like you have to push past that first awkwardness and then you'll just become more comfortable in general. And also regarding safety, like that also plays a part. So do things that make you feel safe as possible, and then work your way into
Right.
other spaces.
Yeah, I think the dancing one is the best way to start because, like you said, you have to get used to doing something for no reason.
Absolutely
Like,
none.
there's no one watching except for you if you have a mirror or, if you're like catching a reflection off of something, but literally there's no point but just to do it. It's fun. And I don't know how people don't do it. I dance all the time. And then people are like, oh, you're dancing. Like, I was at the post office once. This lady was like, oh my gosh, I see you dancing. Like, first of all, this wasn't for
Right.
you.
I was bumping and now you mess it up.
Right. Ring up my package and mind your bit. No, of course, I chuckled politely and walked out. But come on now. All right. The next one. Okay, this one is drama. Okay. Walked in on baby daddy. Okay, these are not my words. Walked in on baby daddy cheating in my own bed with coworker while I was 40 weeks pregnant and caught it on video. But, and this is the kicker, got back with him anyway. The advice, I think it's too late for advice, baby. You already have a baby.
Right.
And you got back with him. You know what? The past is the past, I guess. What would I do? I told Jane earlier I wouldn't be pregnant.
Like,
I wouldn't be catching anything on video because I wouldn't be pregnant. The own bed part is what gets me. So if you have the means to, get you a new bed, baby. Get you a new bed. And while you're at it, get you a new man.
okay. Boom. My advice for you. Listen close. Honestly, this is good tea. My advice for you. Build up that bank account. That
Right.
savings account. Start moving things into your name. I don't know your situation, but this is just in case. Move things into your name.
Mm-hmm.
Find like another place to live or other place, like a place where you can feel safe. I know you had a kid and like you may want this man in that kid's life, and those are very important things. But baby, you also deserve love and respect. Your kid, like if you don't feel treated well in this space, your kid will see it. Parents, I'm telling you this now. Your kids notice. They may be 1.5, 2, 7, 19, or 39. They notice what's happening. So, and that can take a toll on your relationship with your child. So I would just say, start moving stuff over bit by bit, inch by inch. Like, start handling business on the back end and set yourself up to where you can dip and be comfortable. And he can still come see his kids, or he can be dropped off. But since he don't know how to act, let's show him. What did we say earlier? Oh, you want to be funny?
You want to be funny?
I'm gonna be hilarious.
I'm gonna be hilarious.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But also, like you said, Jaden, we don't know this person's situation, but I would say that, you did, I'm going to assume you did what you had to do to survive.
Yeah.
So if, any feeling of guilt, shame, or regret, just let it go, because you made what you believe to be the right choice in that moment. So whatever you do going forward, let you have that assuredness that this is the right thing to do at this time.
Life is literally choices. So like,
yeah, life is a highway, baby. Life is a
God.
highway.
Life is literally
You're
choices.
right, it makes sense.
So just keep making the next right choice. Who said that? Who understood that from?
The next right thing. I feel like it was a song. Like it's from something with a singing.
It's from a movie.
And there's no singing?
All you can do is the next right thing. Oh my God. It's literally a part of, that's one of the songs in the movie. It's Disney. Oh, Frozen 2, Anna climbing the mountain out of like, yeah.
That movie was so
good. Watch, okay, here's the real advice. Watch Frozen 2, cry your eyes out, and understand that you did what you need to do, and everything moving forward is what you need to do for your success. But I would say worry about you and your kid before you worry about someone else affecting you and your kid.
Right, and also opinions like
literally like
maybe he's an amazing dad.
And he can be, but he may not be an amazing boyfriend or an amazing husband to you.
Yeah, just maybe co-parent in the same house, but don't be with this person.
Yeah,
like,
or do what you want. Like if you.
Yeah, literally, Jaden. That goes without saying. The name of the segment is "Take It or Leave It," honey.
Absolutely.
This is just whatever. Like, what are our qualifications? 3 seasons of a successful podcast, but other than that. 2 degrees. But other than that, we have none.
Right.
The last one is this. I have been lacking motivation lately. What are some things I can do to help me?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I would say recenter yourself. Mm-hmm. I often find when I'm like lacking focus and motivation, it helps to like get my goals back in line, aligned, mm-hmm. and like remind myself what I was even motivated for. Because the lack of motivation feels like there's nothing to motivate you in general, in a sense. So I would just say kind of sending yourself back around your goals, sending yourself back around the things you want to accomplish, but also take a break. Like, don't. What happens is, and here's my hack to like procrastination, my hack to like productivity and all that. When you're feeling like you can't get out of bed, but you can't stop thinking about the things that you want to get done, stop thinking about the things you need to get done. Like, we spend a lot of time in moments of relaxation thinking about things outside of relaxing, and it's only prolonging the entire thing. Because I suck at that, but here's a little story to go with it. If I have a shoot to edit, if a video shoot that I need to edit, and it's due on Friday, but I just feel so overwhelmed, I'm so exhausted, and like I'm trying to push myself to do it, but every time I sit down and do it, I end up on my phone. I end up laying down because I just can't get my mind right. I keep getting distracted. Everything's like intervening with it. I will literally go lay down and actually like rest, let my brain go away, like help some funny TV or something outside of that work, and just allow myself to really relax. So then the next day when I'm fully prepared, I can come in with a fresh mind. The fresh mind is the key. Like, your body can relax, but your mind is still overthinking all the things that you need to do. Let all that out and let your mind breathe for a minute. And then when you come back to whatever task or whatever you need motivation for, you'll be more likely to complete the task and be more excited to complete the task because you allowed your body and soul and mind to rest.
That's excellent. I mean, and of course, that's what works for Jaden. I've never tried that. I will give it a chance. I mean, I will give it a try. For me, I think that when I'm like, actually, yeah, but I do the long version of it. I just stay unmotivated for a while, but think about all the things that I'll do when I become motivated again. I write them all down, and then once I have a little bit of motivation, then I'm like, okay, then I'll do this. And then you're like, oh, that was fun. Like, oh, it only took me 5 minutes to do this thing. But another thing I like to do is my favorite X, Y, and Z. My favorite, let's say my favorite actor, my favorite singer, my favorite athlete. Watch their interviews. Just like listening to people that inspire you to do things, like listening to other people being inspired is inspiring. I mean, that sounds super cheesy, but I guess be inspired. LOL, these are things that are like super subjective. Only, of course, only you would know exactly. Jaden has a tattoo that says be inspired.
So you know.
So I mean, that serves as a reminder at all times.
Right.
You know, like, what is going to motivate you is personal to you. So I would say, think back to the time when you were motivated. What were the things that were motivating you? Was it accolades? Was it validation from others? Was it a treat? Was it a cookie? Was it a coffee? And get those things. Maybe don't get like the validation from other people, but reward yourself with a cookie if that's what motivates you.
Right. And even like goals can change. Like sometimes it takes refinement or making a list, and not just making a list of things that you need to do, but making it in its priority. Like, because I'm good for like just writing out all the things I want to do and like just having a list, but I never know where to start. So also like making a list and prioritizing it, but also holding yourself accountable to doing those things. It's a lot of self-discipline and allowing yourself to break and knowing when to break, so you don't get to a point where like you just don't feel like doing anything.
Yeah. The tricky thing is when it's like a deadline that's not in your control, though.
Yeah.
Because if it's like something that is self-motivated, self-starting things, for me, having a big picture checklist of things that I know I could get done in a day or two, but titling it like things to get done in 2022. This way, when I check it off the list, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so ahead of the schedule. I literally could have finished this in June, but I finished it in January. But if it's like work, once again, I would say do other things that are motivating that don't have a timeline, and maybe that will motivate you to just keep going. Once the ball is rolling, the ball is rolling.
And know when to do your things. Like, I'm not a stay up all night, get it done person. I'd rather go to bed now and then wake up early tomorrow and handle it.
Absolutely.
Like,
absolutely.
But some people are like, I will pull an all-nighter and just stay up and get it done. And I'm like, I can't do that.
I have never pulled an all-nighter. When I was in college, I was like, I don't know how people do it. It's not that deep.
I pulled all-nighters before. But it's so, like, it's an all-nighter because, and the paper only be like 3, 4, 5 pages.
Right.
But it's like, it's an all-nighter because I'm forcing myself to, like, keep going versus, like, going to sleep, fully resting, and then waking up with fresh
you work
ideas.
So much quicker when you're energized.
And just getting it. It took me 2 hours to do last night and 12.
Right. Yeah. So I guess the trick is rest and just, I would say, unplugging. LOL. People say that all the time, but it's, get off of the internet sometimes.
For a little bit.
Yeah.
Put your phone in the other room.
Or, I mean, if you have an iPhone and it's updated, they have like 75 different options for Do Not Disturb now. It's like, are you at work? Are you eating? Are you sleeping? Are you in the bathroom? Like, oh my gosh, just don't disturb me. Okay. So if you want your question to be answered, or you just want to do us a favor, go to Child Anyway Podcast, slide in our DMs, ask us questions. Mm-hmm. You want advice? You need advice? We'll give it to you.
Absolutely. We also have an email.
And it'll be anonymous. One more time?
We also have an email for those who don't have Instagram.
Okay, exactly.
Child Anyway.
What's the email? LOL.
childanywaypod@gmail.com.
That's simple enough. So email us, DM us. We'll answer your questions.
We'll give advice.
Boom.
So, thank you all so much for listening. This has been another installment of Child Anyway with Jaden
and Amira. You can listen to Child Anyway wherever you listen to your podcast.
We drop new episodes every week. Follow us on Instagram @Child Anyway Podcast.
Email us at childanywaypod chileanywaypodcast@gmail.com.
No cast.
Like.
chileanywaypod@gmail.com.
chileanywaypod. Scratch that. Email us at chileanywaypod@gmail.com. Like us on YouTube. Share us everywhere. Subscribe everywhere.
Use hashtag child anyway. Engage with us. Like, we want to talk to y'all. Like,
yeah.
I'm about to get some
Tip
Chipotle.
70%.
I'm about to get Chipotle from Sarah the Foodie.
Bye.